Welcome back, friends, to another episode of Crusade with me. Today's episode is one of those extra special ones that I will treasure forever. I'm not riding alone today. I have a very dear guest joining me. She's not only family, she's one of the brightest lights of my life. That's right, our oldest granddaughter, Sweetpea, has volunteered. Yes, volunteered to sit down and share her heart with me here on the podcast. She's just 11 years old, but as you'll hear, her faith, her courage, and her cowgirl grit already shine in such a beautiful way. Today, we're going to talk about some of the real things that girls her age face. Feeling anxious, making friends, learning at home, showing horses, and even beginning to think about the future. And together, we'll listen to what God's Word has to say about each of those things. We'll hear about her life as a homeschooled cowgirl, how she leans on prayer and family when she feels anxious, and what it means to be kind but strong in a world that doesn't always make that easy. So whether you're a parent or a grandparent or a young girl walking through these same challenges, or just someone who loves seeing faith passed down through generations, I think you're going to be encouraged and maybe even a little inspired by this conversation. Sweetpea, thank you for being brave enough to join me today. Are you ready to share a little bit of your story with all of us?
Yes.
All right, let's ride. We were jamming out there, weren't we?
Yeah.
It's nice to have somebody to dance with because Papa doesn't always dance with me.
Does he not?
He does not. He likes to watch me dance, but I jam out all by myself.
That's just sad.
That is just sad, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just me all by myself. So I kind of sent you the questions that we're going to talk about just a couple hours ago, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of had these. We had this planned. I don't know. I think back in the beginning of the year, you offered to come on and do this, and so we had this plan. We kind of tucked it away a little bit, but so Papa kind of typed them out and sent them to you on your drive over here today.
Yeah.
So that you kind of have some things prepared, right, in your mind, right?
Yeah, like so I could get some of the answers in my head because
Yes.
it's going to be,
Yeah. I mean, and it's not like you're a total stranger to our listeners because, I mean, we've talked about you once or twice, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably more, but.
Probably more. Because you're a listener, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. You've downloaded Spotify and you
Yeah.
listen. Yeah. And sometimes
Yeah.
you probably regret that, don't you?
I don't listen to the ones, Mama be like, don't listen to those. And plus I could tell by like the names of them, like, don't.
Yeah. Okay.
But they
good.
don't show up on my phone. I could think because like my phone's so.
Old?
No,
Oh.
I just got this one.
Oh.
I think Mom has done like.
Oh, the parental guides?
I think I do not know.
Yeah. So if maybe there's a warning for adult listening. Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Well, then
maybe.
that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Okay. So let's just start with our question and answer. So the first question is, when you feel worried or anxious, what helps you feel calm and safe?
Probably being around the horses.
Yes, because one thing I have learned from you is animals feel, especially horses, they feel your anxiety, don't they?
Yeah, and the one that I'm riding now named Cora, she makes me feel better. She makes me feel like I'm at home.
Oh, I love that. I love that. Well, the Bible tells us in Philippians 4:6-7, do not be anxious about anything, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known to God. So do you like to pray talk to your mom or grandma or Mimi, or spend quiet time with your horse when you're feeling anxious, which you kind of answered that one right there. But
Yeah.
is there anything else that you can do when you're feeling anxious? Do you do any of those things?
Yeah, sometimes. It depends on what I'm anxious on.
Yeah. I've kind of gotten a phone call a time or two when you've been anxious, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. When your mom was sick.
Yeah.
Yeah. It got you a little riled up, didn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, well, what are some good things about homeschooling? Because you are a homeschooled girl.
Yeah.
You're going into your second year of being homeschooled, right?
Yeah.
And so what are some things that you miss about public school? Or is there anything?
No, because the girls are mean.
Okay, we're going to talk about that in a minute.
Yeah, like they'll try and talk bad about you.
Yeah. And so what are some good things about being homeschooled then?
That I'm getting done with school in either an hour or two.
Right, which gives you more time for
Yeah.
chores and horses, animals, and stuff like that.
And when I was in public school, I was I was sick all the time. I had strep, I had ear infections. I also had a surgery in April.
Mm-hmm.
And you came.
Mm-hmm.
And when I first woke up, I'm like, I want Mimi.
Yeah, that's what we're good for.
Yeah. And my throat really hurt at that time. And they said something about something that they were going to send out. But we had doctor's notes for every single time I missed school.
Yeah.
So I was barely at school. I was sick from January to the end of February.
Mm-hmm. So from what I hear you saying is there's a lot of germs at public school.
Yeah. So I got my tonsils out and adenoids, and I got a tube in my right ear and nothing in my left because that ruptured right before the surgery.
Mm-hmm. And you're still kind of battling some ear problems, right? We're going to get
Yeah.
those addressed in the future too. So
Yeah.
yes. So in Ecclesiastes 3:1, which Ecclesiastes is Papa's favorite book of the Bible, it says, "For everything there is a season and a time for every matter under heaven." So public school, served its purpose for you, and maybe in the future you'll decide to go back, maybe later, and maybe not. But it served a purpose for you, right?
Yeah. I think I want to go back for high school.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to go to middle school.
Yeah, that's the yucky years.
Yeah, get that out of here.
Yeah, it's an awkward stage in life for boys and girls. But
Yeah, and plus it's so big by the intermediate school. It's so big, I feel like I would get in trouble for being lost.
that's a normal fear, I think, for everybody.
Yeah. I just don't want to go to middle school. I'd rather go to high school where I can be an FFA and everything else.
Yeah. Which is kind of leads me to something else. So you're doing the equestrian team, which even though you don't go to school as a homeschooler, you can participate in the equestrian team, correct?
Yes. So we have practice Tuesday and Thursdays. We split in half.
Mm-hmm.
And I have fun. The other day, we just had it Thursday. And it was actually, I rode for 3 hours. Because I rode Cora beforehand and I rode her for an hour. Then I got another horse out. I rode all 3 blondes that they have. So.
Mm-hmm. So homeschool really does work for you because you're a busy gal.
Yeah. Me and my brother love to go outside and play.
Yes.
We'll go play in the water almost all day long.
Mm-hmm.
We made this little black thing. We already had it. We bought it for ducks to go in. And since we're not using it, we would just clean it and then we'll put clean water in it.
It's a water trough.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're very creative.
Yeah. We were gonna build one out of a tarp and stuff, but we're like, wait, we got this. We just gotta clean it out.
Yeah. Okay. How does homeschooling help you feel closer to God or your family?
well, I get to spend more time with Mom because Dad's busy out on the road.
Yeah.
But
Because what does your dad do?
He drives big trucks. He does gas.
Propane, yeah.
Yeah, thank you. And so he's actually been pretty busy. He's been doing his boss's loads because he's been working on trucks. So Dad's been out on the road for a couple of nights this week, but I'm lucky that he's here right now.
That's right. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So in Deuteronomy, it says these 6 through 7 says, these words shall be on your heart. You shall teach them diligently to your children. My tongue is tied. So do you like starting your day with Bible reading or prayer? And what's your favorite thing to learn at home?
I think I kind of do both. It depends. I will go back and forth on praying one morning, then doing my Bible the other morning. Yeah.
And what's your favorite subject to study?
Probably Spanish right now.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought you might say sign language.
Yeah. Last year I did Spanish, but I am going to do sign language, and I'm actually very excited. Ribbeye's doing it. He's actually taught me some of this stuff, like grandma, grandpa, sister, brother, mom, dad.
Yep, I got to see some of that in action the other day when we were FaceTiming.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's probably going to be part of my future, so it's good to learn it now, right?
Yeah, and last year I took Spanish. It was actually pretty great, but the only bad thing about that was probably that sometimes I couldn't understand the picture because she would never talk English.
Oh.
So sometimes there'd be like so many things in one that I couldn't tell, so I'd just write it down as something. Because at first I would take a notebook and a notebook and a paper and pencil, and I would write everything down. But I started to stop doing that because the pages just kept ripping, and I had no more paper.
Oh.
Or a notebook. And plus, I was getting tired of writing because I had so many steps in one day. Like at the end of the school year, I had at least about 20 steps, 20 to 25. Yeah.
Wow. When you say steps, what do you mean by that?
Like, so Mom has a app on her phone for Oculus, or is it a Cellus? I don't know, but we go by either one. But Oculus, you go as Power Homeschool, but actually I really like it. And you go through Monday to Friday like usual, and Mom can say one step a day, or 5 steps a day, or 3 steps, or 10 up to like 50.
Okay. So, and that's how it gets checked off that you've gone so many.
Yeah, and it'll say daily goal completed.
Okay, I see. Okay,
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
What do you love most about being a cowgirl and showing horses? Is this going to be lengthy?
Probably about riding and like everything. I just love it all.
You love it all.
Yeah. Everybody asks me, who's your favorite horse? I'm like, I love them all.
Yes. And I love that you refer to them as your babies.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I text you and I say you did so great today, and you're like, oh, my babies did so good.
Yeah. I was actually pretty happy that you guys came to fair. I was happy that Papa got to
Announce.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
To hear his voice.
Yeah, but I was always getting so nervous because, like, sometimes I'm like, I told him, you cannot call me Sweetpea. He had to say my full name. Sometimes, like, he'll go once or twice saying my full name with Sweetpea in it.
He did that one time. Yep.
Per day.
Yeah. I heard it once, and we all kind of cheered a little bit. We thought that was fun.
Yeah, the most fun is probably when I do good and I place good, like at fair, I won a buckle. I actually did pretty good in one of the biggest classes. I got third, which was ranch, and it's pretty huge. And they had to do 2 splits, and I was third out of the 2 splits. So I was pretty happy with that.
Mm-hmm. One thing that I loved, your friend that you introduced me to that won a lot also.
Temperance? Yeah.
Yes. And you, I believe she took first and you took second.
In some of the classes,
Right.
Or I would get first and she would get second.
Right.
Like in that one class where there was a buckle and stuff, like we would bounce. The judge loved us both.
Well, yeah. But there was one in particular that, in the one that I'm thinking of in particular, she took first, you took second, and you high-fived her.
Yeah.
And I loved that because you celebrated each other.
Yeah. We actually like, since we do the same thing, that's why I think we're just friends, so good of friends.
Mm-hmm.
And we just started talking before fair started because...
Really?
Yeah. Like the day before, like I asked, like, can we do, like, so we have double bareback and regular bareback. And so actually it was super fun, and that's when we all just started talking, and now we're just best friends.
That's so nice.
Yeah, and I introduced her to my other friend Lexi, my bestie.
Yes.
We all get along very, very well.
Mm-hmm. Is she homeschooled also or no? Temperance?
I do not think so.
Okay.
I think she actually goes to school.
Okay. But I like when girls celebrate girls instead of tearing each other down.
Yeah. So me and Temperance, before like we ever knew each other, we were so competitive against each other. But then when we started talking, we're like, okay, we have to be best friends.
It's okay to be competitive.
Yeah.
And not be friends and not be enemies. I mean,
yeah,
everybody's got a little bit of competitiveness in them.
Yeah, especially when it comes to this. Like, it's okay. I want to do good. I need to do better than what I did last time. Like, let's just
So you're competing against yourself, also, is what I hear you saying.
Kinda, like, because I want to do better.
Mm-hmm. I understand that. Do you at times feel closer to God when you're out on your horse?
Yes.
Yes. Why do you think that is?
I think it's because God gave me this passion.
Ah, I love that. I can see where your heart is very much aligned with God.
Yeah.
At such a young age, I can see that.
Yeah. I get it from my dad kind of, but he did like just the whole turn showmanship aspect. But at fair, he would ride, he would do English, he would do Western, he would do ranch, he would do all of it. He had an all around horse, but
yeah,
he had to be retired.
Yeah.
He was like 25, I think it was.
Which was very unusual, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, what's something that's hard about your cowgirl life that people may not see?
That I get bullied a lot.
You get bullied a lot. I have seen that, baby. I have seen that, especially in the sorting.
Yeah, they're like this one girl, she asked like, can you sleep over this weekend? I said, sorry, no, I am gonna go to sorting. Or she asked me like during the summer, like I said, no, I have, in the nicest way possible. I'm like, sorry, no, I have a show that I want to go to. And she's like, well, you should just quit.
Mm-hmm.
You just need to be a normal person. And I looked at her. I said, I can punch you right now. She's like, do it. I said, no, I'm just going to go walk away. I'm like, I can't be mean. I can't get kicked off the bus.
Oh, that's hard.
Yeah, but some people are like, that's not a real sport. I'm like, to me it is. To other people, that is their passion, so they think it's a sport. Some people that want to do horses but don't do horses because they're like allergic or something, they are like, that is a passion and a a sport and stuff, like mom and dad gave me the chance to like do soccer, do basketball, do softball, everything. But I chose no. No.
I have seen you work, and you work 8 different horses. Doesn't mean you ride them all, but you work them all. And I have seen you. You put the saddles on all those horses, the pads on all those horses.
Yeah.
You get them all out of the
Groomed.
barn. Let me tell you, that is work. I've seen you. That is a workout. That is a sport, and it's not after just sitting on a horse and trail riding with a horse, and then what little bit of
Like egg and spoon and did you do apple under chin?
I don't know, baby. I don't know.
It was
I don't
for
know
my
what I
birthday
did.
bash.
I mean, I did get the horse in the box and make it do a complete.
Oh,
turn,
yeah.
and then in and out,
Yeah.
back it up.
You did good on that.
Well, thank you. But I mean, it's work. You're working your thighs, you're working your legs, your hips, and
Your
just your
hands.
posture.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, just staying upright on a horse, it's challenging. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a sport. It's a sport.
Yes. Like, because you're working your legs. And yes, some horses are lazy. And some people, to some people, they think it's torture that you wear spurs.
Yeah.
To some people, they think, don't do that to a horse. But it's like, well, if you have a lazy enough horse, you kind of have to. Like, if you're just sitting there kicking and kicking and kicking, you kind of do need them.
Yeah. The first time I heard that a horse has buttons, I thought that was just a joke or, just a push. I've heard someone say, you got to push the horse's right buttons. And I just thought that was just a saying.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until I learned more about what you do that a horse literally has actual buttons. And
like you have to put your legs here or there or your hand here or your hand down by your hip or by your knees and stuff.
And so you ride so many different horses. It's really, do you ever get confused about which horse's buttons are where?
Sometimes it depends on which horses I'm riding, honestly.
That's a lot of information to keep up there in that brain.
Yeah, but honestly, I have like a piece, it's like a piece of cake in my brain. Like I have a horse here, so that's sliced. Another here, another here, and another here.
That makes you very intelligent. That must be why I can't do it, because I don't have enough.
But
I don't have enough slices.
This stuff that I care least about is like at the bottom of
It's in the
brain.
back. It's in the back at the bottom.
Yeah.
It's
honestly,
the back of the bus.
Yeah, honestly.
Oh. So do you feel close to God when you're out with your horses? Did I ask you that already?
I think so.
I was going to say when we were trail riding out at your trainers, I try to protect people's names, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And I thought, how could you not, when you're out there in nature on your horse? I mean, can you not feel any closer to God at that moment?
You can, especially, sometimes I go out by myself back there. Sometimes I just go like with my friends, and we'll go out there and just like trail ride and have fun, and we'll just talk and talk and talk, and we just have so much fun.
Right.
Honestly.
But I imagine when you're by yourself, that is when
it's so calming. You
peaceful.
It's just so I don't know what the word is.
Yeah. Well, I've seen some pictures, I think, over the 4th of July when you guys were, and the sun was setting.
Yeah, and we were going on a trail ride, and we rode kind of on the road, but like there was no cars coming. But if there was, we would like go to the side. So actually, we kind of went into a ditch with the horses. We rode in the ditch. Actually, it was super fun. Cora was scared at first, but she got over it once she was in. She's like, nope, I'm going back in. If you tell me to go back out and you tell me to go back in, I'm going in.
Yeah. Well, it was so hot. Probably felt very refreshing.
The other horse, Mel, she loved it. She was playing in the water, which Ribeye was riding her that night.
So how does God help you when things don't go the way that you had hoped at a show? Ooh.
I guess it's just, honestly, I've had some good shows. Like one class will go like totally downhill, but the next I do so many classes that I go uphill, then I like kind of go down. But mostly I stay up. So he helps me by going up, and then sometimes it'll go down, but mostly it's still up. So
Yeah, mostly still up. Oh, that's good. Well, in Romans 5:3-4, it says, we rejoice in our sufferings, knowing that suffering produces endurance. Mm-hmm. So that's kind of what you just described, right?
Yes.
I mean, we're in the race for the long haul.
Yeah.
So have you ever had a hard time with friends or felt left out by other girls?
Yes. Totally.
Yes.
All the time, like, they'll, like, tell me when they, like, but my real friends don't. But I know my fakes will totally do it. Like, they'll throw a party and say, oops, I forgot to tell you. Oh, don't even.
Well, in Proverbs 17:17, it says, a friend loves at all times.
If it's, like, a friend, they're, like, you don't know if they're fake yet. But if they're your bestie for life, they'll totally... If you fall, they'll laugh first and then help you up. If it's a regular friend, they'll just pull you back up.
Yeah. Well, a real friend will laugh with you, not at you.
Yeah, unless you fall.
Yeah.
Then
they can be left with you.
Yeah, like I'll fall and then I'll start laughing and they're like laughing, or like, and say I had like a fake friend, like just a regular friend, that'll be like, oh, "Are you okay?" And I'll be just laughing. And it's like, I don't know if you're fake or not yet.
Yet. Time will do that to you.
Yeah. And you can totally tell if they're fake.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like by their attitude and stuff.
Mm-hmm. So why do you think girls can sometimes act mean or catty to each other? Why do you think that? Because
they're jealous.
Yeah, I think you're right. Well, because I'm going to tell you
jealousy.
In James 3:16, for where jealousy and selfish ambition exist, there will be disorder.
Yeah, they're totally jealous of you.
Yeah. So how do you think we can be the kind of girls who build each other up instead?
We encourage them to be nice. And if they're just jealous of you, like they'll kind of show a jealousy.
Well, kind of like talking about your friend at the horse show when you guys were high-fiving. You encourage each other.
Yeah.
Instead of
we tell each other good luck. Even though we were in different age divisions, but even if like we're in the same class that's big and we like both win or something or anything like that, we will encourage each other because it depends on how our ride. We'll tell each other like we had a horrible ride or we had such a good ride.
Yeah.
Or even if you tell them like I had a horrible ride, they'll be like, no, you had a great ride.
Yeah, that's good. That's wonderful. So what does it mean to you to be kind but strong? What do you think that means to you?
Probably a lot.
Probably. Well, let me just tell you what Micah 6:8 says. It says, what does the Lord require of you but to do justice and to love kindness and to walk humbly with your God? I think we need to be kind to people.
Yes.
But we need to be strong and stick up for ourselves sometimes.
And when I dealt with bullies in public school, I would either, if it was very bad, I would like stick around and see what they would say, but don't do that. I just did it because I was doing something and they would just stick right by me. They would keep following wherever I go, so I'll just stay right here and see what they have to say to me. But if it's not very, very bad, I would just walk away. And if they do say something that really hurts you, I would go, if I was in public school, I would go tell like somebody that's outside and they'll probably like tell the principal or something.
Right. Well,
or the teachers.
I think it also means that if you see a wrong being done to someone else, you need to be strong enough to stick up for that person also, right?
Yes. Even if they bully you, you can't You have
Right.
to stop the other bully from
Right.
bullying them.
And-
Just be
and there's-
there for everybody. Even if you don't like the person, you still got to be there for them.
Right, exactly. That's
Yeah.
kindness in action.
Yes.
And there's strength in numbers,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I concur. What do you think girls should remember? Oh, no, we're not going to do that one. No, we're not talking about boys.
No.
No, I told Papa we're not doing that one. Okay, last question. When you think about your future, I know you never think about your future.
Sometimes.
I know.
In my
I know
dream-
you do. I was being, yeah.
In my dreams.
I know you think about your future. What kind of girl do you want to become with God's help?
Very nice girl.
A very nice girl.
A nice, polite.
I have no doubt that's going to happen.
Yeah.
I know
people say that I'm mean to my brother, but it's in a way of like a sisterly brother love. I don't tell him that I love him, but
you do.
yes. And everybody will be like, "You need to tell your brother that you love him." I'll be like, "He should know that I love him," but the way I do that is by being mean.
You got excitable there.
Yeah.
Well, in 1 Timothy 4:12, it says, "Let no one despise you for your youth, but set the believers an example in speech, in conduct, in love, in faith, and in purity."
Yeah.
So just because you're young doesn't mean you don't have something to say that's important,
Yeah.
or that you can't set an example, because we know you are.
Yeah.
Yep. Do you have anything you want to add? Anything we didn't talk about that you want to add or say, or?
I don't know. Well, is there anything you want to ask?
I think we covered it all.
Yeah.
I just want to say that you are an inspiration to us, and I know that you, mark my words, friends, this is, even though we don't use your real name, we use this is.
I've been always Sweetpea.
Yeah.
My brother has always been Ribeye.
Rabbi.
Yeah.
But this is a girl that's going to make a name for herself, and we.
I've already met a $7,000 reining rider, Sean Flaherty.
I was okay. Yes, I was going to say that you went and got trained by Sean Flaherty
With my horse, Cora. She's supposed to be a reiner. So
tell about him showing you his belt buckle, because he was admiring your belt buckle.
It was like a $10 million. I think it was that. I do not remember.
No, I don't think
That
it was
was
10 million, but it was
10.
because he did the run for the million.
Yeah, if you go watch the Run for a Million, I met him and he said, "You can come to my barn and you can come and I'll help you ride her and train her." And I asked, "How much?" He said, "Free." I said, "Really?"
For you.
Yeah,
it's
he
free.
said, "Just for me." Like, free. He's like, "I see a lot of talent in you."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Thanks." And then I went to go check Cora's water and stuff, because you got to check them.
Yeah.
And my parents are like, "Is it actually free for her? Like, don't tell her it's free. She'll think it's free." He's like, "No, for her, it's free." And so actually I had lots of fun, but that one morning, the last day, I woke up, I wasn't feeling good, and I puked. But after that, I still rode with him. I think it was all the anxiety from before coming into me, and then and plus that, I made a new friend in that the day before. We went around and we were looking at all the stuff, and there was so much candy, and we both ate so much candy, and I think that was also the problem. Too much candy and a lot of running and a lot of anxious and anxiety just coming, and it just did not mix.
It had to come out. Yeah.
Yeah, which I drank a lot of water that morning, so it was just water, luckily. So my throat did feel not wet instead of dry, because it was so dry, and I just had to keep.
Yeah. I did not know who Sean Flaherty was when your mother was telling me.
Yeah.
But he was actually him and his horse Yellowstone was actually
Yeah.
on Yellowstone with
Yes.
Taylor Sheridan, and you can see him
Yes.
doing some of those fancy moves, the
Yeah.
spinning and the sliding and all of that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, and actually riding with him is fun. If he is in another clinic like that, I want to go back, but if he, excuse me, I had to hiccup. If he does it, I'm going to skip this year and hopefully go back next year.
Yeah.
Because, like, we need a break from that. We don't need to go 2 years in a row. We'll just go 1 year, skip a year, go another year. Or even if it's another good rider, we might just go ride with him too.
Yeah.
But I did like Sean Flair. I liked all 4 of his horses.
Yeah. Well, I want to thank you for being very candid, for being very honest, for just being your 11-year-old self. And it's exciting to listen to you just be you. So, Crusaders, I hope you enjoyed this. I know you didn't enjoy it nearly as much as I did because she's mine. And like I like to say, I name it and I claim it, and I claimed her. She's mine. But I hope you enjoyed her. So until next time, stay safe, stay grounded, and stay in prayer.